إني ألقى الإيناس في صومي وصلاتي ودعائي للرحمن وجميع الطاعات.
Now, as Muslims, we maintain that one of the greatest miracles of the Quran is called the linguistic miracle. So, now you might ask the question, don't you need to know the Arabic language in order to understand the linguistic miracle? Well, the answer to that is that you can learn the Arabic language, especially in this age where technology is everywhere, knowledge is everywhere and stuff. You can learn the Arabic language, or you can see that there are many examples in the Quran which don't require the examples of the linguistic miracle, which do not require extensive or any knowledge of the Arabic language. And an example of this is chapter 58 of the Quran, where a woman was arguing or complaining to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ about her husband who wasn't giving her her rights. So if you go and you can look in chapter 58 verse 19, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, استحوذ عليهم الشيطان فأنساهم ذكر الله. So pretty much shaitan, who we as Muslims we say he is the devil, which is shaitan in English is the devil. This verse says that the shaitan has overwhelmed them from them, and he made them forget the remembrance of Allah. So the shaitan, he overwhelmed them and made them forget the remembrance of Allah. And when if you look at this surah and you pay really close attention, you can see that the word Allah is mentioned in every single verse of this surah. And now we need to consider the fact that the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't have a pen, he couldn't read, he couldn't write. And he was responding to this woman purely in the form of revelation. So if you really think about it, what are the odds that the Prophet ﷺ, what are the probability that that he just made this all up? What are the odds that he just made this all up? Or you can say he just made this all up. But the probability of that is just impossible. It is impossible, this probability that he just made this all up, because he couldn't read, he couldn't write. And the fact that the word Allah is mentioned in every verse acts like a counterbalance to the other verse. It's like a counter to the verse that استحوذ عليهم الشيطان فأنساهم ذكر الله. It's a counterbalance, because that verse, it very much talks about the shaitan making the people in that place, or in that verse, then forgetting dhikr Allah. So, and you can see in that surah, in every single verse, the word Allah is mentioned. So you can see that this chapter of the Quran is pretty much reminding you to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's reminding you of Allah. And this is just a taster. This is just one example out of many examples of linguistic miracles and stuff in the Quran. This is just one of many examples, so I just wanted to give you a little taster today about this. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
إني ألقى الإيناس في صومي وصلاتي ودعائي للرحمن وجميع الطاعات.